Good evening. My name is Lakita Daniels, and tonight I will be discussing the role of the Christian ethics. While I believe in my heart that the Christian ethics is something that every Christian should have, an ethical, moral, and respect for the Word of God, the Bible, life, and itself, I feel that Christians are to be obedient to the Word of God, that we should be held accountable for our actions. All of this plays a part in ethics. Ethics to me is doing what is right. We have a choice to do what is right or what is wrong, and if we are to be an examples of Christ, we are to do what is right. Those are some moral ethics. We should be morally held accountable for what we do on a daily basis. Not only are we held accountable, but we also are held accountable by God and the laws of the land. We should do what we feel in our heart is correct because we are given a conscience. Our conscience should tell us whether we are doing what's right or wrong. It will let us know. All of these plays a part in ethics. Ethics is a belief that we will, however, see that what is meant to be right is what God wants us to do is right. I also have a question. How much influence should it have in difficult moral situations? Christian ethics should have a lot of influence on how we do things. It should influence us to be helpful in situations. It should influence us to take the time out to help someone, to continue to love everyone. It should have an influence on us to want to do what's right. Evil should not be a part of the Christian ethics at all. Is it the Christian source for ethical living? Yes. Christians cannot live without having good ethics. A Christian cannot call themselves a Christian if we are out there robbing, killing, stealing, destroying the world, destroying our neighborhood, destroying our universe. We could not call ourselves a Christian if we're doing these things. We could call ourselves a child of Satan, which no one wants to be called that. So therefore, we must take the ethics that God has given us to live by to complete the assignment that He has for us. Also, is the Christian's only source for ethics? Is the Bible, is the laws the only source of Christian ethics for Christians? Yes. Who wants to be a Christian and not have a good reputation? Who wants to be a Christian and be known as a drunkard or a drug abuser or a slanderer or a gossiper or a liar? Who would want that to be considered a part of their Christian distinction? I myself would like to be known as having a good rapport with God, a good rapport with people. Not that I care about, let me rephrase that, because I do care what people think of me, because I am representing God and I am a child of God. So therefore, I do understand that we must care and appreciate what God has for us and what we can do to show our thankfulness for what He has done for us. These are all considered ethics and codes of ethics and how we should live and morally be respectful to the Word. This is my attempt to explain the ethics of a Christian the best way that I know how. I thank you all for listening. You have a great night.